Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2024 Lexus IS350 F Sport, finished off in Grecian water. MSRP start right around the mid $40,000 range, and we have a lot to go over for this very sporty and luxury focused sedan. So let's start off with what this is powered by. Underneath the hood, we have the very reliable 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6. This is paired to the 8-speed automatic, and it pumps out 311 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque sent to those rear wheels. It will propel this 3,800-pound sedan from 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. Top speed is going to be 143 miles an hour. And as far as fuel economy goes, you're looking right around 20 miles per gallon in the city, 28 out on the highway. So you really have a good blend of being fuel efficient and having some sporty characteristics. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling, you'll notice we have the gloss black paired with this blue, which is a fantastic look. Lexus badge is the sensor for the adaptive cruise. There's gloss black for the surround of that grille. This also has LED headlights, DRLs, and turn signals. Really nice crisp points too that lead all the way to the middle of that grille there. There's some more gloss black accents on both sides, parking sensors as well, and then some nice lines that come down the hood. Now, being the F Sport model, this gets the F Sport tuned suspension. It also gets these very nice 19-inch wheels. There's the F Sport badge too, some gloss black in that lower side skirt there, and then a 3-tone design for these side mirrors, including the turn signal right in the middle. Now, there's also the sunroof up top. All the window trim has that brushed finish to match these wheels, and then a really nice side design with all the lines in that lower section. Now, this also has more gloss black for the trunk mounted spoiler. There's the backup camera, all the parking sensors, a really nice accent that runs right through that trunk, connecting these LED taillights. More gloss black in the lower section with the dual exhaust too. Now, you can use the button on the key fob or the one up underneath to gain access to this trunk. Now, being a sedan, you have quite a lot of space. This is a daily driver for the most part. You have some tie-down hooks, spare tire underneath. You can even fold the back seats down to give yourself that much more storage. So it is a very practical sedan. Again, you can drive this every single day. Now, the interior has some white accents, which is nice. No storage in this door panel, which is interesting to note though, but we do have that 2-tone design for these seats. And at 5'10", it's not all that hard to get into the back. We got a little bit of a bulge here for your center passenger, but there's storage pockets, there's air vents, and then you even get your armrest with cup holders, so you can use those as needed. And my head is just up against the headliner. It's on the smaller side for the Lexus lineup, but it's doable. If you're taller than me, it's going to be a little bit crammed in the back. Now, we have more white. We get the storage pocket up front, and then we have your window, side mirror adjustments. F Sport is down on the door sill, and then there's more of the 2-tone design for these automatic front seats. And then let's start this up, where we have the solid and perforated steering wheel with the paddle shifters on the back. There's volume tuning mode. You have Bluetooth and voice commands. On the right side, there's your cruise control, distance pacing, lane keeping assist, and then you have all of these arrows to go through the gauge cluster here. So you can actually scroll through some information with the setting and configuration that this is in right now, where you have some vitals on the left side and the right side of the tack. Now, you can actually shift that entire tack over, where now you can scroll through some of the same information, but now you can go through a lot more. Like all the standard safety features that you can monitor, and then you have some more vitals like G-force meter, things like that. So it's nice, just depending on the info that you want to see. Now, we have automatic headlights, dimmer switch, your trunk and hood release, some odometer controls, and then with the infotainment system, this is a touchscreen system where you do have this split view. So you can actually pull up some information on this right side and still have info on the left. And then you can use these controls down below to further go through this. So we have your audio, phone, you have some apps that you can go into, just depending on what you need to do. There's also, going back to menu here, we have projection. That is how you compare your phone to the system, and then you have setup, even some climates that you can get through within the screen there. Now, underneath that, there's a clock with more air vents. We have temperature dials along with your fan speed, where you'd like the air to go, defrosters, Power and volume and tuning with a CD player right in the middle. So you have all of those adjustments for that. And this F-Sport even has heated and ventilated seats along with the heated steering wheel. Now with reverse, you get 2 different angles along with the guidelines that you can adjust. So you can go through that as needed. And then you have drive and the manual setting. So you can shift here or with those paddle shifters. Now you have the brake hold, there's a snow mode, traction control, and then 3 different driving modes. There's sport, eco, and normal. So you can use that rotary dial for that. There's 2 cup holders, a little bit of storage with several auxiliaries, so you can charge additional electronics, plenty of storage in that glove box as well. Now there's garage door buttons up top. We have the touch sensitive dome lights, and then your adjustments for the sunroof. Sunshade is manual adjusting. Here's a look at visibility over both shoulders, pretty open for the size of this sedan. And in second gear, here we go. Shifts are also very quick too. They're also smooth, so even on the downshifts, you don't really feel it. For a vehicle like this, more on that luxury side, it's nice that you have a smooth driving transmission. It's not going to give you quite as much drama as some other sportier cars, but they're quick nonetheless. And just adds to more of that luxury vibe for this car. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the IS350 F Sport. As we take some of these turns here just at a normal speed for this road, it's super flat in these turns as well. So you can take this on some mountain drives, take it to the track, do some driving like that, and know that you are going to have a car that is going to handle these conditions well. With the IS500 that went around the Daytona track down in Florida, it was so amazing. Now it had an aftermarket suspension, it was a little bit lower, so modifications like that can of course help. But even in the factory form, it's going to handle very well. It's also very quiet too, so it's going to give you a comfortable feel. And with the driving modes too, they are functional, so just depending on your throttle response, you can adjust those as needed. Brakes do a great job too. One downside I will say with this is its storage and its space. The IS500 is going to be a little bit larger, which is nice just depending on the size that you want, but it's still practical nonetheless for its smaller size. But that is going to wrap it up for the 2024 Lexus IS350 F Sport. Once again, a huge shout out to Hendrick Lexus Northlake for providing this sporty sedan for me today. Take a look at their website and give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.